Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be attempting my first ever doll hair restoration, and it is with Daria Roselyn from Rainbow High. I got her on eBay and she seems pretty well cared for. I'm assuming this has been washed and treated before. I'm not 100% sure. It feels a little bit waxy, so maybe not. But I mean, it looks really nice. I'm not sure what this doll looks like when it first comes out of the box, but this is how mine looks straight out of the eBay box. And I don't know, it seems fine, but it is kind of frizzy and it does feel a little waxy, so I at least want to wash it, maybe attempt to boil wash it, but I'm kind of nervous about that because I have seen that there is risk with doing that with Rainbow High. I don't know. I feel like I hear different things from different people. Like I was researching right before this, the Google AI overview said that boil washing Rainbow High hair, which is typically nylon, could ruin the hair. But then I've seen videos of people literally boil washing Rainbow High hair and it's fine. Also, people will use different products. Some people wash the hair with dish soap, some people use shampoo, some people add watered down gel to the doll hair, some people use hair masks. So there's all different things. I think what I'm gonna do is wash the hair with dish soap. I also wanna wash her whole body because this is a secondhand doll. So I'm gonna wash the doll with dish soap and then condition the hair and then boil wash the hair cautiously, maybe not completely boiling, or maybe I'll let the water cool first and then brushing out the hair. So let's go to the kitchen. Okay, so now I'm back in my filming studio room and I laid her out on this towel. I've heard people say you should find the part line, but I just parted it where I want it to be parted. Now I'm going to brush it with this pet brush. I'm going to use the far part teeth, bristles, whatever these are called first, and then the more close together fine ones, because I've heard that this will help get out the knots better, and then the thinner ones will help smooth out the frizz. So we'll see. I'm gonna brush from the ends first and slowly work my way up. It almost looks like she has tinsel in her hair, but I think her hair is just sparkly. It's catching the light really beautifully. Whenever I hit a knot, I try to be more careful and figure out around where it is or spread out the hair more. Okay, so there's a comparison of the two sides before and after brushing it. It did make a huge difference. Now it did kind of make the hair straighter and less wavy, which I like her waves, but we'll see how it turns out once it dries. If it does completely lose the waves, maybe I'll look into how to restore the waves, or maybe I'll end up liking it straight. So let's just see how it turns out. just felt the hair kind of stretching as it was caught on this. So once I feel that resistance, I let go and try to be more careful. The reason I'm using a metal brush is because that stretching and friction is a lot more likely to happen with plastic brushes, from what I've heard. Sometimes my brush is getting caught. I think it might actually be getting caught on my towel. You can see some of the threads are coming loose. Okay, there we go. The hair is looking beautiful. I am gonna turn her over and brush the other side, just in case this side has some knots that were missed. It's going through pretty smoothly, so I think we're okay. Okay, now I'm gonna go over it with the more fine section of the comb. So flipping it around to this part, which is apparently supposed to reduce frizz. There's definitely more frizz at the ends of the hair, so I'm hoping this will help with that. I'm feeling resistance there, so the fine comb is definitely detangling some spaces that were not detangled by the first brush round. I love this hair blend, it's just so pretty. Oh. Okay, so there we have a before and after of using the fine side. So let's do the other side. There's this frizzy bit here. It's not quite getting fixed. It's very frizzy. I wonder if this is the part that the rubber band was stuck in. Some of the frizz I might have to use a flat iron to help with, but I do not own one, and I want to do more research about ironing different kinds of hair before I do that. So maybe I'll do another video in the future where I update my progress with this doll, but for now I'm pretty happy with the results so far. We'll see how it looks once it all dries. Here's another frizzy section that is not getting completely fixed. Let's flip her around. Do the thin side on this side of the hair. Oop. I love this hair blend. The different shades of pink are so beautiful. And I don't think she has tinsel, but I'm so curious about how the hair is sparkly in some spots. And maybe next time I do this, I'll figure out a different surface to brush the hair on because it keeps getting stuck on my towel. But anyway, there we go. The hair feels very nice. It's nice and clean now. Let's get her clothes back on and put her on her stand. Okay, so I decided to actually clean her clothes as well, so now they are wet, so I'm just gonna let her dry on her stand, but I'll show those clips of me rinsing off the clothes real quick. the clothes dry flat from my quick Google search, just rinsing with soapy water and then letting it air dry seems to be the preferred method. Okay, so now she's on the stand. She's actually wanting to fall over, probably because her hair is heavier since it's wet. It is a little messy now that she's standing up, so I'm just gonna comb through the hair again to make sure it is nice and neat. Oh, something snapped there. That did not sound good. There's quite a bit of hair that's gotten caught in here, actually. I'm confused how even after so many times brushing through the hair, I still am getting to places where I'm getting resistance. It's specifically like the frizzy sections that are the worst, which I guess makes sense. I don't want to just keep tugging though and get impatient because that's how I'll damage it more, but it is frustrating. This is a lot more brushing than I was expecting for this doll because her hair didn't seem that tangled compared to my other dolls that I want to restore. So this is making me a little bit nervous for my other dolls. Like, how much brushing am I gonna have to do? I suppose I could stop now, like it's good enough, it looks fine, but part of me wants to be able to like run the thin side of the comb through the hair seamlessly. Let me feel how that hair feels. I mean, it feels fine, and it looks fine, so I suppose that's all that matters. I'm gonna try not to be a perfectionist about this. Let's see if there's any loose hair at the end. I was thinking maybe I would trim it if it was really bad, but it seems fine, just a couple frizzes that are not very visible. So I think it's fine. And I think I want to have her hair parted like this, maybe. Oh, should start at the bottom. I love a side part. Okay, I am now getting the thinner side through the hair. Okay, there we go. So I think this is where I'm gonna end my filming for today. Well, I guess for right now. I'll come back in several hours when the hair is dry and the clothes are dry, and we will see how she turned out. Here's a little behind the scenes clip just for my own memory. I really want to get a new tripod because this one will fall over, so I really had to like wrap it around here and get it to be like the perfect angle. Like this thing is nice to have it flexible and everything, but I'd rather have one that can hold itself up. But anyway, here we go. This is exciting. See you at the next update. Okay, I just am now checking on the doll. She's gone. I'm assuming she fell over because her hair was heavy. Oh no. Are you okay? Her hair and clothes still feel a little damp, so I think I'll have to wait till tomorrow to see how it is fully dried, but it's looking good. Okay, it is the next day. She's all dry and I put her clothes back on and brushed out her hair more. It's not perfect, there's still some frizzy spots, and I felt like every time I moved her to brush a new part of her hair, the part that I was brushing before got tangled again. So I'm trying to stop brushing the hair too much because I don't just want to ruin the hair from over brushing. I think it looks very beautiful, and yeah, I'm gonna spin her around and show the before and after. So here we go. So there you have it. That was my first doll restoration for hair, and I think it turned out really beautifully. This was a fairly simple restoration since it was just a wash, a boil wash, and a brush, but I am very proud of myself. I was very intimidated by this process, and I have other dolls that will be a little harder just because their hair is in worse quality, but in the coming weeks, I'm just gonna continue this series of trying to restore my dolls since I'm trying to save up for more dolls and I just don't wanna keep doing unboxing videos and spending all my money on new dolls. I want to be taking the time to enjoy and appreciate and take care of my current dolls. So yeah, it's been fun learning how to do this so far, and I'm excited to continue. So thank you so much for watching. Love you lots.